Warning. The following show features bets placed either by degenerates or under the supervision of degenerates. Accordingly, the hosts and the producers must insist that no one attempt to copy any bets or activity performed on this show.
We have race one at Shepparton. There's a bonus bet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was meant to start a minute ago, though.
What do you want?
Started too late. No, I just went to Sportsbet to see what the promos are.
Oh,
There's 2 dog races tonight. Run second or third, you get up to $50 back.
well, live on the pod, I think we have to do...
I thought we should do it live on the pod. We've missed race 1 already.
That's fine. We got race 2.
We got 1 race live on the pod. If Marcus actually gets
Makes
here
it in time.
within the next, wins race 2. Surely this website should say what time the race starts, wouldn't you think?
The dogs?
It doesn't say what time the race is on.
22 minutes.
Yeah, I found it. I'm just a bit slow. All right. So Marcus needs to arrive in 22 minutes.
If he arrives.
Yeah. Here. So I'm just going to quickly do the form on the race 2 at Shepparton. Dogs. Very important.
All right. I'm already on.
The form. The way I do the form is I look at who the favourite is and I said that's the one to bet.
I think it's Scott and worth it to do the form.
Absolutely.
It's not worth it at all.
Absolutely.
Run, Shifty, run, though. In the terms of names.
Yeah.
Run, Shifty, run.
Like when you have a second or third bonus bet back, it's always best to take the favourite because they're the most likely for the bonus to actually trigger.
Yeah.
So I'm good to get on this 7.
So should we bet on it as a communal pod?
I think so, but I mean, I feel like Marcus should, get involved in the podcast. He's always late. It's really...
Well, I think 2 out of 3 decide. So.
I'm professional. I'm professional. Jesus.
Arrives late, leaves early.
Yeah, just leaves an hour before the pod ends.
We can power play it and get 10 cents more as well.
I think if we power play, you don't get the bonus, though.
Oh.
I think.
I wonder if that's what happens to that on multi.
Oh,
I probably power played it.
That might be. Yeah. Yeah, usually they don't give you a bonus if you've done any other bonus thing in conjunction with it.
Oh, he's joined. I feel like we should just split the bet between all 3 of us.
I feel like we'll all want to get on it. So, yeah. Then we can all have...
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice of you to join us.
Thank you very much.
We've already bet for you.
You've already bet for me? That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
We're going to.
As a podcast, we're communally betting, all 3 of us.
Well, the first 2 races at Shepparton, because you were so late, we missed the first one. But the second race at Shepparton, dogs, run third, get up to $50 bonus bet back.
Oh, yeah, sounds good. Should I go and get my laptop so I can actually watch this?
Scott, worth it.
Well, the race is like 20 minutes away, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no point doing that then.
We're still getting the bet on.
19 minutes. Yeah, we're getting the bet on. So,
how
much are we putting on as a community?
We all agree that we should bet the favourite because that's the most likely to trigger the bonus bet.
And it's also because it's Scott worth it, so clearly it's worth it.
Yeah, that's it.
So let me ask you this question.
So if Run Shifty Run wins, I'm fucking pissed.
So what race is it?
Race 2.
Race 2
Shepparton.
at Shepparton Dogs.
It's the Brian Beard Plumbing.
Marcus is going to do the form, actually.
Oh, I've got to actually look at this. I've got no choice.
It's the Brian Beard Plumbing.
You don't need to do the form. You just take the favourite because of the bonus bet.
What I
No,
love though is that
I
you know
just
how
want to have a look at this.
hang on, you know how normally a race is called like stakes or like there's an ending to it. This is just the Brian Beard Plumbing.
Brian Beard Plumbing.
It's not like the Brian Beard
Yeah, it's
Plumbing,
called
plumbing
yeah.
handicap.
What was that?
So
not like-
we're going to take the $1.70 favourite, are we?
I think
No
so.
shit.
think
What
it's-
is it?
It's got to be a plus EV.
It
bet
won
with the
in 22 last up, so a dominant winner.
It looks like it's got every chance.
Although it does say that Oriental Sugar is better than her form reads.
No.
But never trust a bitch with the form.
That's true. Yeah, I'm more inclined to go the 7.
You're more inclined to go the 7.
Fucking shifty runner.
Yeah,
Right.
run shifty run looks. Oh, jeez.
The question is, do I have enough money to actually be able to bet on this? Left in my
Yeah, just.
Well, that's good.
Although that's kind of giving away the
my new
results.
bankroll? Do you have the
Well, we
number
haven't got. I've done it, but we don't want to spoil the
there? Oh, you don't want to
anticipation
spoil
for
it.
people.
Okay.
Shall we do $10 each of our bankroll?
Yeah, I'm good with that. Are you all good with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're
Yes.
$30 on it.
To
And
win
as long as it
51.
places.
Well, to get back 51.
Yeah. So as
All right,
long
we're
as
on.
it places, you can get a bonus bet back. All right. So in 16 minutes, we have a live sweat, even though the podcast isn't live.
That doesn't matter. They get
That's
to
all right.
watch us watch it live, which is just.
Yeah.
Doing live stuff at some point.
DJ's got a
Yes.
DJ.
Oh yeah,
So-
well, we would have maybe a live fucking thing if Telstra and NBN weren't total fucking cunts consistently.
We're gonna let you keep ranting. That's not the end of the round.
If Scott Worth It wins and you viewers out there don't get on because this is not live, I feel like you should be entitled to sue them. At least for $50 or a $50 bonus bet.
Well,
I
it's
think-
lost earnings and it's lost future earnings.
Yeah.
Like the compounding interest on the winnings.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, think of how many times you would turn that $50 over, or in our case where we've got $51 coming on this. Yeah, I mean, and other people would take it for the full amount because they wouldn't be trying to work it within an equal amount here.
Yeah. Just
So that's $50 of a bet that the NBN and Telstra have cost you, our viewers, and it's just not right. And if this thing wins, then I feel like you should be able to sue them for the winnings. Or if it comes a second, I think you should be able to sue them for a $50 bonus bet. You should be able to call up the NBN and tell them, I want to give you $50 and you give me a $50 bonus bet on a gambling website for what you've done to me by taking away my
I'd
ability.
love to hear that phone call.
It's so tempting
Oh,
to call
man.
them and do it.
that's, please do it. Please do it. That would be outstanding.
And then, I mean, yeah, just think of what that $50 bonus bet could turn into.
Houses.
Houses.
No,
Or nothing.
yeah, houses, cars.
In Marcus's case, it's
No.
either fucking a
It's
new
not
house
going to be nothing.
or nothing. And nothing in between.
Most likely nothing.
Yeah. Well, NBN don't need to know that. You just
No.
scare them
I'm
into giving you a
going
bonus
for
bet.
the house. Thank you very much. I'm going for the house. Swinging for the house.
Yeah. So I just want every viewer out there to know that the NBN has cost you a house and you should legally be entitled to sue them for it.
So we're all going to sue the government for a house.
A house
We'll
each.
get the
A
viewers.
house each.
The viewers can sue.
The viewers can. We can't because we actually put the
Viewers.
bet on for $30 and we're getting our
Yeah.
$51 or a $30 bonus
Yeah.
bet. But
Yeah.
the viewers, they're the ones that have been robbed of a house. Each and every one of you. So if you have multiple people
that's
that's sitting
true.
there, that's multiple houses that the NBN has cost you. So don't let them bully you out of your new house. You know, we're in a struggling
good.
economy here. People need to win money so that they can buy a new house. And the NBN just shits all over them by banning their favorite podcast from being able to give out live tips.
It's not really fair, is it?
It's not
No,
fair.
it's not fair.
I mean, do they not understand what they're doing to society?
Clearly, they don't. Or maybe
In
they
these
just don't.
challenging
They don't
times.
care.
They just don't even care. That's the problem, right?
No.
They don't care. They're taking away houses from people in a declining economy where people are losing jobs. They're out
It's
of
making
work.
me so upset. Can we move on? I'm so upset.
No,
I
we
know, I'm
can't. We
getting
need to stress
I'm
the
so
point
upset.
even more.
Like, I'm gonna cry.
I'm
Funeral
getting
homes are
distraught over
overrun with
this.
dead bodies right now. People can't even go to your funeral, and you're probably going to kill yourself because you didn't get on this bet and you didn't get a new house, all because of the NBN.
You
If there's
can't
an
just have me
uptick
crying
in
on the
suicides
podcast.
tonight, I blame the NBN.
I'm going to go cry on the floor, okay?
You're already on the bet, so why would you cry? Just because you care for
I've
other
got-
people so much?
Because I'm not a sociopath. I care about the well-being of all these other people. That's
All
why.
our 3 viewers that would have watched and not bet.
It's like, well, I mean, I'm sure Marcus would consider our viewers friends, right? You wrote that in your book.
Yes,
Well,
I
he's
did
covered
write
up
that in my
the
book.
screen, so
No, I haven't.
yes, you
Okay,
have.
he
You've covered up
Got
most of it.
himself into the fetal position. He's not upset.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No,
and then he's had to cover the
uh,
screen because he,
He doesn't want anyone to watch him cry.
yeah.
I tried to put this will work better. There we go. I'm in the fetal position now.
Look what you've done, NBN. I hope you're happy.
Should send them this video.
Like that was clear to them on the.
Growing gets you in a fetal position because of NBN.
I'm at home.
That's got to be the
I'm in
title
the
of this
fetal
video,
position.
I would send it to them, but my internet isn't fast enough to send it to them. So
actually.
I'll have to call them and play a recording over the phone because that's all I can do these days.
I've got to get old Huggies nappies as my pillow.
What's happened?
Your own. Think of how many
I've got
nappies you could
I've
buy.
got my own Huggies. I've got Huggies nappies as a pillow. That's what it's come to.
See, and our viewers could buy their own Huggies nappies and sleep with them, except for the fact that NBN is fucking them out of this money. This $50 bonus bet, the NBN is stolen from people. Like they're thieves. Can we call the police and tell them that the NBN is stealing from our viewers?
I'll let you make that call.
It is an emergency, so 000 is appropriate for that.
Alright, do it.
Yeah.
We can pause the pod while you call the police.
Yeah, some things in life are more important. NBN.
How long till this race?
We still got
Yeah,
9 minutes.
we're in- yeah.
9 minutes. Oh.
Just enough time to start to
when
get
is the NBN actually meant to happen, by the way?
next week. Now,
Next week now.
Next
So we
Monday.
can't even do the live pod on Saturday, where we were going to take all of the money out of the gambling world.
Yeah.
So
we'd have been
NBN
able to buy people houses ourselves. We wouldn't have, but we would have been able to with our winnings.
you could become great philanthropists, but instead, no.
Well, I mean, we are philanthropists by doing this podcast, but you know,
That is true.
We are.
I mean, we could keep this to ourselves, but as a charity, we are putting this out there, and we do take charitable donations that are tax deductible. We should try to set up a charity.
It's not that hard to do,
Yeah.
I believe.
The charity of Aussie Degens donate to
Yeah.
us to help gamble.
Yeah,
Donate to us.
But
donate
when I bust my roll, I'll just be betting with the donations.
Yes.
Wicked.
I think we need to get you a sign and put you out on the street with one of those signs. Lost all my money. Degenerate gambling on a podcast. Need more money to degenerate gamble on a podcast.
The first one to lose all their money has to set up a charity for the podcast.
I mean, I would agree to that because I think both of you got much more chance of having that happen.
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea, to be honest.
People would appreciate it.
We bust, we get a loan, right? We get a loan from the guest bankroll.
Yeah.
Or from the excess. So that's all right.
The guest bankroll, yeah. Or excess.
Yeah. But you can't really bust.
We are building equity too, so there's that.
What's that?
We're building extra equity, so.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll start to get into some of the results.
Hard to bust too, because every single bet you got to place in the week is going to have to. Wait, sorry, Marcus does that every week.
Marcus is 2 weeks away from. I mean, if you're following the podcast, we don't even have to give Marcus's results out. You just know when you place them, you calculate how much you bet, and that's how much you lost for the week.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd love to. It's going to be fun to see when Marcus actually has a winning bet, if he does. And then how we're going to handle when.
Will Marcus have a winning bet before he busts his $200?
I feel like no.
Yes is the answer. Yes is the answer.
Well, if you keep placing multis,
I'm going to do some hard.
I would almost take that bet with you, except for the fact that then there's no way to take it if you're betting all your money on it.
We want him to win anyway. It's worth a lot more.
Yeah, but I want his $10 in my bankroll to.
I'll get a win. I'll get a win. Don't you worry about that.
Well, oh no, there's no way to do it. There is. I mean, yeah, you could get down to the last $10, which then becomes what we're betting, but that's too difficult.
Yeah, no, it's no point.
That being said, he is not losing, so there's that.
He's not losing.
No,
he's not last.
He's not last.
He's in last place in terms of POT.
Well, yeah, but he's not in last place in terms of the P.
Net profit. In terms of net profit.
In terms of just the P part of it, which is kind of the key part.
Yeah.
Well, some may say that.
Some may say that.
People with money in their accounts will say that. People with next to none won't. So, yeah, it's
Let's go through some of the results before the dog race.
Well, I was thinking we'd wait until the dog race starts, given it's only 4 minutes away, and then after the race we can go.
That's fair enough. Oh, this is what the NBN has caused me to do.
Yeah, I blame the NBN. If it wasn't for the NBN, you'd have a proper pillow there.
Yeah, that's true.
Be able to afford one.
I would be able to afford one.
Because we'd have been betting already.
So the NBN causing spinal problems.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
It's disgusting.
Look what they're doing to society. I mean, I'm not even confident that one day they're coming because after my call where they supposedly booked it in on Monday, I then got a weird email thanking me for my thing, which is not something that
You got an email thanking you.
for the call. Yeah,
Okay.
So when are they due to come?
on Monday.
When's the NBN due? Monday? What time?
In the morning.
Does
It's between 8
does
and
it say
12.
what time? What's the bet they don't come between that time?
Well, if they're gonna come, they're gonna come between that time. But I'll bet you $10. I'll take the bet either way on whether they come or don't come, just for the sake of it.
Is this another losing bet for Marcus, is it?
Well, Marcus is saying they won't come, so I'll just
Well,
take they will.
I'm prepared
Which I
to take
really
if they
think,
don't come.
huh?
I'm almost prepared.
Yeah.
I'm almost prepared to take that they won't show up.
Well, they're 2 from 2
So-
on not showing up so far, and the fact that they sent a weird
Yeah,
email afterwards says that you're actually the favorite in this. But I will take either.
let's see. All right, we'll have $5. I'll take the no. I'll take that they don't show, and you take that they do show. Done.
Yep, done. All right,
Done.
that puts
Locked.
you another $5 closer to busting in our. That could be a valuable $5 right there.
Exactly. All right.
Oh, the
How
good
long's
thing
this
is
dog
that we'll
race?
be able to cover it on the recap next week because by then we'll know.
How far till this dog race? Can't be far.
So, wait, is the bet that they don't come? But what if they're late?
Okay. Sorry. That they can I take that they don't show up in the allotted time?
Okay. You know,
So that means that they don't show up between 8 and 12 next Monday when it's meant to be.
okay, I'll take the bet that they do show up between 8 and 12.
Yeah. All right. 2 minutes.
I was thinking
dollars come in to $1.60 on Sportsbet now.
Oh, we
so
got value.
Massive amounts of CLV, despite the fact that it's still 173 on Betfair, but don't worry about that.
Our viewers would be getting great value here. Great expertise.
Look,
Yes,
$1.55 now.
had got on.
I'm going to turn my TV on.
If they had it got on,
It's up to you if you want to watch it on TV, or I can live stream it and we can watch the
it's
live stream.
$1.55 on. I think we're all watching it anyway, just quietly.
$1.50. Yeah, but mine's a massive delay because again the internet is slow. My TV is downstairs, so I can't watch it on TV whilst here.
So I'm going to have the live vision ahead of you guys.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call the race for us because I'm not watching
Alright.
it because there's no point if you're gonna be well ahead.
All right, we are on Scott Weston.
Do you want to listen to their... Well, I shouldn't put the Sky Racing commentary on, actually, should I?
No, you should commentate for us.
Yeah. All right,
Yes.
so we have 15 seconds left until the race.
Plenty of time for the viewers to get on.
Number 7 into $1.50 at the TAB, $1.45 sports bet, $1.51 on Betfair. So
All
a
our
lot of
live
money-
viewers, get on board right now.
A lot of money
Get
for
on
this
board.
dog. I would suggest to bet on this dog.
Right now, all you live viewers.
9,000 of the 52,000 match on Betfair is for the 7.
Call it the exchange.
Call it the exchange. The exchange.
Yeah,
Why? It's
the
not allowed to-
exchange.
Yeah,
Don't call it.
we don't like the corporate bookies promoting their products on here. You corporate shill.
All right. Just getting the last dog set now. Number 4 has been a bit of a... They've finally got him in. Green light is on.
Go, Scott.
Here comes the bunny.
Run your.
And they're out. Number 7 has gone extremely, extremely wide, but he's
That's
clearly
what we
still
like.
the best dog. He's now up into second position behind the 2. The 7 is coming. The 7 is on the outside, though. The 1's making a go for it. The 7 is second on the outside. He's going to have to finish fast. very, very close, and the 7 has died, and it's come third.
Well, at least we get our bonus back. So, everyone out there, you're now
I
aware
thought it
that
was the 2. It's the 10. There is no 2 in that race. They got very similar colours.
you know what the 10 was.
But the 1 ended up winning.
The 1, Oriental
Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah.
I told you.
It just beat the 10 right at the end. The finish was
I told you she's better than her form, is what they say.
the 1.
Yes, Oriental Sugar.
Oh my god.
So we're going to reload this.
You
bonus.
realise how much
Are we going to reload this bonus?
we got this thing at $1.70 that's gone into $1.50. And it's still
That's
low.
miles over.
Yeah, that's massive CLV.
That's like 15% over technically.
Okay, well,
Oh, God.
explain for our novice viewers what you're talking about.
Well, I feel like all of our viewers are elite gamblers.
They are, but sometimes they use different
They know
terminology.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh.
It's only the elites listening to this podcast. CLV is closing line value. And it's the theory that the closing values on an exchange are basically efficient. And so therefore, if you're beating the closing values long term, you will make a profit.
And an exchange is Betfair or similar.
Everyone knows what the exchange is.
The issue with that is it's not completely efficient, but it's pretty close.
It's as close as you're going to
So
get.
usually if you are beating it, you will win long term. So there you go.
Yes.
Hunting advice.
So that was a winning bet,
Podcast.
even though it lost, is what you're saying.
In theory, that was a plus EV bet, even though this time it lost, yes. And it definitely was too, with the bonus bet.
Which the NBN has cost all you viewers out there.
They've cost you getting your money back.
Again, everyone who is watching should be calling NBN and telling them that if they weren't such fuck-ups, they would have been able to watch this live, and therefore you want to give them $50 so that they can give you back a $50 bonus bet. How they will organize that is up to them to fucking figure out, because they've legally wronged you.
Right.
I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure this is a fact.
Right. Let's get off with the results over the weekend.
We'll stop trying to rob our viewers of legal advice. I'm giving out free legal advice here. Do you know how much it would cost to go to a lawyer to find this out on their own? Call up a no-win, no-fee lawyer and tell them this situation and ask them for their opinion, because I'm pretty sure they'll take the case because it's a slam dunk. And then what you got to do is you fake emotional pain. You break up with your wife. You start to hurt your back, and then you sue for $1 million of damages and a $50 bonus bet.
Oh my god. Anyway.
We're giving out advice here to people, changing lives.
Oh god. Which we're not listening to.
Well, people should be, because this is legal advice.
Anyway, all right.
I have my law degree from an imaginary place I bought one online. I photoshopped my name into someone else's law degree, so it's official.
All right, so let's get to the results for the weekend.
I'm surprised you're so eager to get into the results.
Negative 100% return.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what they are, to be honest, because I wasn't keeping much track. I just know I lost.
Well, it's not very hard for you to take. Yeah, it's not hard to keep track of your results.
Well, I just want to go through my results, and I just want to get filthy on one of them.
Well, you lost, and you lost, and you lost, and you lost. So
Well,
we went through them all.
Well,
okay.
Let's go through mine first.
Well, let's go through the rugby first, because we'll start. Let's not forget that we had a guest on this week's show.
Well, we were going to get to that because that was we're the most successful punter.
Yes. Actually, not entirely
I thought-
true. That's not true.
Anyway,
But
I
they
thought
did
we
win.
were going to. We'll get to the success last.
Okay, we'll start with you then.
We'll start with me. So, what was my first multi?
Well, see, this is why it's better to go through the guest because the guest covers every game.
No, but if we go through my multis, then
All right.
we can go through.
Your first multi was under on every game.
Yeah. So, how
Which
many
you don't
did I
even know the
actually
score, the lines of most of the games, but you just put in
I
under.
didn't. I went under, and the reason was I thought all the teams were going to be rusty, so they wouldn't be anywhere near as chance of scoring as many points.
Now,
That was my thinking.
Now, do you know that after the first game, every bookmaker pushed the lines up?
Did they?
Because the first game of rugby league, they actually thought the scoring was going to be so much more because of the way the new laws were, which didn't
Yeah.
actually eventuate.
No.
But you still lost because 2 games went over.
Yeah, I know. One was by half a point, and how much was the other one by?
I think the other one was way over.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking inevitable that one game is going to be high scoring a week.
Yeah, that's true.
Only a fucking moron would think that every game was going to be unders.
I just thought they'd all be rusty. And if you actually watched a lot of them were pretty rusty on the weekend. So many bad passes were made that, like, there were passes that could have got made for tries to get scored on so many occasions.
That's why a smart person would bet every game under, not a multi of every game. Because clearly the strategy actually did make sense if you'd bet each game and you would have won.
Yeah.
Except you didn't.
I would have won plenty. No, I prefer to multi.
You prefer to lose.
Yeah.
He prefers a losing strategy.
All right, next multi.
The next losing multi was North Queensland 1-12.
Yeah, that
versus
was
Gold
never
Coast.
gonna happen.
Yeah, which has to be a fucking moronic bet.
That was over at half time.
Yes. That was over before the game even started. Only a moron would think that North Queensland weren't going to absolutely destroy a Gold Coast team that is shit.
Yeah.
It's shit as it was, and then got worse.
Yeah.
They lost their best player
Yeah.
amongst everything else. So
Anyway,
only
go
a
through
complete
the- go
fucking
through the-
moron.
Go through those rugby ones that I put up. So there was 1-12 North Queensland.
1-12 Manly. Again, another
Yep.
fucking terrible bet.
Yeah.
1-12 New Zealand versus St. George, which was a surprise that it went the other way, but yeah, no one probably would have thought that was a smart bet either.
Yeah.
That was
again.
win.
No,
No?
they won by more than 12.
Oh, they won by more than 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's 0-3 so far.
Yeah.
Then you had Shalky
Are you also
04.
Melbourne Storm 1-12?
Yes, you
I
had
think I
Melbourne
took
Storm 1-12.
1-12.
And
Which
Melbourne
another
Storm
loss.
actually lost. So that's 0-4.
So I could have gone the complete reverse of that multi and won.
Well, not really, because a lot of these are of 4 options. So
Yeah, I know. Anyway, moving on.
And
Next multi.
they were all wrong, the ones in Marcus.
yeah.
Correct.
Shalky 04. Win, draw, win. I don't think they won, did they? Ah, fuck. I've lost you both. Thank you, MBN.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
can hear you, bro.
I couldn't hear you. It was all frozen.
Anyway.
Thank
next
you,
multi.
MBN.
We're back now, though.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Shalky 04.
Go through the soccer multi,
I am. Shalky 04 versus Werder Bremen.
which lost.
Which lost?
Yeah,
Another losing
lost.
bet. Mines
That's
versus...
awful.
So that's 0-5 to start. Just keeping count.
Mines
Yeah.
versus Hoffenheim. A draw you selected, which did not
Oh.
eventuate either.
Yeah, that also lost. Yeah.
I know. I thought this would be good because mine went up 1-0 in the first half. And I thought Hoffenheim had a good chance of equalising. Oh, filthy. Anyway, keep going.
I don't think mine went up 1-0. I'm pretty sure they lost 1-0.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever it was, anyway.
Wolfsburg versus Eintracht Frankfurt.
I think I got the. Did I get this one right or not?
No,
All right. You had Wolfsburg.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm
Yeah, that's right.
to
Frank.
won this weekend.
Yeah,
So that's.
Frankfurt actually won.
I've actually lost count. That's Owen. How many now?
6.
6. Okay.
Leverkusen.
6 or Owen 7?
I think
0-7.
It's 0-7.
Owen 7. Yeah,
Leverkusen versus Freiburg. You took Leverkusen, draw no bet. Did that one get up?
And what was it?
Yeah, that one actually won.
Congratulations.
Leverkusen won. Yeah. Good
That-
job.
Yes.
Well done. The next one was Hertha Berlin versus Augsburg.
Hertha Berlin
won.
Yep.
Yeah, 1-0 or something. I think.
So you got 2 out of 9.
You got two from 9.
Well done.
And then I got the over 4.5 goals.
We got 4.5 goals.
What was that?
Wasn't there over 4.5? Didn't I have as one of the legs in the multi over 4.5 goals in Bayern Munich versus another game?
No.
I don't think so.
Or did you just not put that in one of my multis?
No, I copied what you wrote and you didn't write that.
Anyway. Doesn't matter. Who cares? The multi would have lost.
You
Anyway.
would have got 3 out of 10 instead of 2 out of 9. It's important to let everyone know that.
Doesn't
Which
matter.
you didn't put in anyway,
30%
so fuck off. There's no way that.
Whatever. Anyway. Right, next multi.
The next multi was your fabulous racing multis. So
Well, this one I was fairly filthy. One of these I was fairly filthy about in the end.
well, if you bet
But had I actually taken Tabasan for the win straight up, I would have been comfortable because that did very nicely.
yeah, well done. You got 1 out of 4
But you
legs.
didn't. You didn't do that. So you lost.
Well, no, sorry. I got the place. My place multi was looking good going into the last leg.
You know, if I'd have gone all in on the North Queensland Cowboys 13 plus, we wouldn't even be talking. I'd be so far in front of you.
If I had just bet on all the ones that won and not bet the ones I would have lost, then I would have won.
Well, not much because you
I
didn't have
was,
any
fil- I
winners,
was
so-
filthy with. I was filthy with the run of the place multi. That I was filthy about.
So Felicia lost.
Felicia ran a drum, ran third because I had a place multi going as well.
Oh. Tavasan?
We can talk about those two multis together. So I
Yes.
had Felicia, Tavasan, and what else? What was the last
Alfaris?
one?
But don't forget you
Alfaris.
had Shazad, which you didn't know where it was running
Oh,
or when,
Shazad.
and it didn't even fucking run.
It never ever ended up, so it wasn't in the multi. So that's fine.
Well,
So-
it was meant to be.
Yeah, well, it would have been, but it wasn't racing on the week.
This would have been
So-
another losing leg, to be honest.
So,
Wouldn't have mattered anyway if it got 1 at fucking 100 to 1.
so Felicia finished third in the first one, so that kept my place lead going. Tavasan won, so they kept the place one going
Because you're already out
And-
of the win one.
because I was out of the win one. But bloody Alfaris, we were watching this thing. I was filthy. Round the turn, he got shoved even wider, and I reckon that's cost.
It
him
came
money.
from fucking last, you
Running
moron.
Yeah, but
like-
that was the way to run on the day. That was the way.
Sure.
That was the pattern of how to race. And he
Sure.
just fucked.
That's
was
how you
filthy
run
about
and
that
you get stuck behind other horses.
Yeah. I
So
know.
when you
Fucking
complain that
saw
it
him
gets
run at the
stuck
back.
behind other horses, you can't complain that it got shafted if you're saying it was deliberately there because that was the best way to run.
Yeah, well, it was fucked anyway, one way or the other. I got screwed.
You didn't get screwed. You lost on a
I'll
shitty
just
bet.
the mentality of placing all these losing bets. You got screwed. It's like,
You got
hey, this
screwed on
place
all these
is
rugby bets
terrible.
too.
No, that was just stupidity.
He got
Right.
screwed on the rugby bets where he didn't win a single leg.
No, I just lost on those because I
Oh,
know
yeah,
I
that's
knew
right.
I was
All of the
actually
rugby
doing.
bets lost.
Yeah.
So he had
every
a
single one of
multi
them
that was 0 and 4.
Pretty solid.
That's so good.
You should become a professional tipster, really.
Yeah.
Think of how much people would pay for results like that.
Anyone out there listening, just fade Marcus's bets. It's a golden stretch.
Right. So that's me covered.
All right, let's
Next
analyze
loser.
some actual winning bets.
Next loser. Jay, let's see
No,
what-
I said next loser. So there's only one left. There's Andrew.
Well, that's
So-
I guess
Andrew.
that's me then. All right, let's do it.
Solid start
I
of
started off with the
$20.
same game multi. Started off with that Broncos same game multi. That didn't work out in my favor.
Not a single leg won and was not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah,
That was like a Marcus
Well,
bet.
not a single leg won, but the point of it was if one won, it was highly likely that the whole thing wins. That was the point. And if the Broncos won, I at least get the bonus bet back.
Wow. Not
It's
if they
still
won by
lost.
1 point.
What's that?
Oh, wait, no, you do, yeah.
If they win by 1 point, then the minus 1.5 doesn't get up, but the others do.
Yeah, but then they have to
As
win,
long as the Broncos won,
which they didn't.
I mean, they didn't, so like it was lost, right? But like if the Broncos win, I'm getting like 340 or something or whatever it is about most of the Broncos winning. So it didn't work out. But there you go. I like the strat with the bonus bet back.
You're only getting 340 if they win by 1-12.
Well, it's 2-12, but yeah.
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 Mm.
Yeah, but on top of that, it's the bonus bet back. So I'm happy with that. What I should have
Solid.
known, it's not the most optimal same game multi. The more optimal same game multi is to
He's
actually
on the
take
winning side.
that. So that's probably even better, but to take overs because then you're more likely to trigger the clause. So the equity they give you is more.
Yeah.
If you take overs, you're more likely to trigger the clause in the smaller part. So therefore, the equity, because the amount they can give you back is fixed. So you want that to be the highest, because that way they're giving you the most equity. But the problem was I was doing all of this stuff with like 40 minutes left and didn't have time to do it all properly. So that's my excuse for placing a bunch of losing bets.
Yeah, but then the Broncos still would have lost. So
They
doesn't matter
still
what
would have
Broncos multi you had, you still lost.
But the other legs, see, I wouldn't have done head-to-heads, and then some of the others might have won, and I might have ended up in front. But that's okay.
Well, the Rabbitohs lost,
That's all right. Next
which
week.
still would have lost
week.
if it was the same game multi.
Yeah. Next week.
Dragons lost, which still would have lost if it was the same game multi. Now you
Yeah,
might
the
have got a
West-
little bit of extra on the West because they actually won.
Tigers got up.
Knights they drew, so you won 20 cents on that game, which was a solid
Yeah.
return. You got to celebrate those because I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Marcus. 'Cause
a win.
20 cents more than you've ever won.
Exactly.
You're in no position to laugh. The $5
Yes, I
multi
am.
obviously did not get up,
It did not win, no.
and then you had the stunning bet of Incheon United.
Yeah.
This was your certainty, wasn't it?
Yeah, bet of the
Well,
round, I believe.
So,
This was your
to be
bet of the
fair,
round.
I thought that Palacios wasn't going to be playing for Pohang because he came off injured last week and he clearly looks like the best player and he started. So I'm going to use that as my excuse for why that bet didn't win.
Excuses.
Yeah,
It's okay. Well, when you have to bet earlier in the week and someone's under an injury cloud and it doesn't go the way you expected, sometimes you're going to
True.
make errors.
That's true.
And again, he won 20 cents, which you've never experienced, Marcus. So, you know.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll end up experiencing winning 20,000, so I'm not worried about 20 cents.
I don't think you will.
20,000. No. I don't know what gives you such confidence.
I have great confidence.
You haven't even placed a bet that would win 20,000 yet. So how would that happen?
I will, don't you worry.
Well, you're gonna have to even go wilder with your bets.
I will. I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna
Win
have
2 weeks in a row, you can win 20.
I'm gonna have about three correct scores in some Bundesliga matches, and that should salute me a solid 20,000.
Except then like the next 7 legs lose.
All I
Just
need
pick
is
the correct score of every single Bundesliga game on the weekend.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
There
And bang, that's all you got to do.
you go. All right. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's that simple.
You got to tune in this week, guys, to hear that. You're gonna have to get in quick because the markets might get knocked off by everyone else trying to place these same games.
Some massive movement in the lines. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just knock the
That's
whole
right.
multi-market off.
Yeah.
10 people that win 20 grand on fucking all exact scores. Imagine if that did actually happen, if people followed Marcus's results and somehow one of them got up, and then all of a sudden there's this like crazy investigation as to how the fuck did 10 people get the same exact
for the same 7-leg correct score multi on.
Yeah.
Corruption in the Bundesliga. Every game of the weekend is fixed.
They have to investigate Marcus and figure out how the fuck he did it. They're like interrogating. And then we play it back and we're like, look, he's just a fucking moron who fluked it.
Oh, dear.
They watch 10 minutes of the podcast and they're like, okay, we get it. Clearly this is a fluke. There is no way this man is that good.
No, yes, I am.
Well, it'd be nice if you showed it once.
I will, don't you worry.
Look forward to another one next week.
What was Andrew's? What are Andrew's other results?
That's
That
it.
was it.
That was all I bet this week.
That was
So-
it. All right, James, how did you go?
Well, hang on. We've got to go through the monetary value. So with Marcus, you went into the week with $145 and you lost 30.
Yeah.
So that's a very simple 115 left.
Yep.
Andrew started the week with $86.25.
Yep.
He bet 75 and he
Well,
had
Sam
what?
86.25. That's pretty big. Pretty
Yeah.
happy with that.
Then you won $10.40. So I actually shortchanged you. You won 40 cents on that night's game.
Okay.
And then you got another $20.50. So you
That was
finished.
all that I got for that
Yeah.
Tigers. Jesus.
That's what happens when you bet $10.
That's what happens when you bet with sports betting. Thank you. Terrible odds.
Well, now you have $42.15 left.
Is that before or after I lost the $10 tonight?
After that. Oh, sorry, before that. So we're all minus 10.
So I have 32.15.
Yes.
Okay.
Marcus
Yeah,
has
that's-
105. Now, I, after that, have $202.47.
No, this is bullcrap.
We
I
haven't
don't
gone
believe
through your
this.
tips yet, James.
I know,
Go
but-
through your-
I did manage to get quite a few winners in this, unlike some other people. So, let's go back to my bets. So, first bet Broncos versus Eels unders. And it was unders. So that was
It was under by what? It was under by half a point, wasn't it?
yes, but that still
Yeah.
counts.
Of course, it absolutely can.
And if
Winning
you
the win. Yeah.
and if you
Wins a
just
win.
bet on that, then you actually win, as opposed to shoving in some ridiculous multi that has zero hope of ever entering.
Yes, but I like my multis.
Yeah, but see, there's a $19 difference if you bet a
This
$10
is
multi
Sports
or.
Bet's premium customer right now.
Yes, but I like the sweat of getting 8 legs up.
If you're a gambling website out there and you'd like to sign Marcus up, give us a
Pitch to
call.
Marcus.
We'll take a commission of your winnings, but we'll give you his contact details. The next game I had the Cowboys versus the Titans, and I took the Cowboys with the line for $20, which got up.
That was a pretty easy bet.
Well, you should have
Good
bet it
stuff.
yourself then.
That would have been it. That would have been an easy watch for you.
It seems that you lost on that game, so I don't see how it's
'cause
that
you won
easy.
as well. Yeah.
No, I said for you it was an easy watch, not for
Yeah.
me.
You said it was an easy win.
I was headless.
Definitely not for you.
No, not for me.
Another
No,
loss.
not for me.
Multi dead at the first hurdle.
Yes,
No, that okay, yeah. Well, that multi you lost.
that multi was dead at the first.
Well,
hurdle.
other multis were dead at the first hurdle too. Weren't they?
Yes.
There was one.
No,
No, the
just-
unders one
just
made it,
that
I
one.
think, through 2 or 3 games.
Oh, there was
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh, and the
The
horse
unders
racing
got through
place.
the first 3 games. Yeah, the horse racing place got to the last leg.
There's only 3
So-
legs, so
Yeah, still though, it's better
to
than
pick 2
all my
place.
track records.
To pick 2 horses to come in place is not much to brag about. But in
Yeah,
your
true.
case,
Anyway,
that's what you got to take.
I'm taking everything.
So yeah, I took that for $20. Then I got kind of fucked on Dragons versus Warriors with the line for $25. So that was
Yeah,
my first loss, which really fucked me out of everything. Blew me out of my 2
that
multis.
nailed you.
That's the difference. That I mean, if that didn't happen, I would have smashed it. And Andrew's dropped out, so I'm assuming
Yes, we know
again
that's all right.
NBN troubles.
Yeah, probably.
It's like the
And then
NBN don't want us to win money for people.
Well, of course they don't want us to win money. It's the NBN.
Don't they know that people pay for their services via winning money on gambling?
No, they don't.
Well, they should fucking learn.
You'd think they would, but they don't. So,
Complete bullshit.
right. Any other games? Any
Yeah.
other
Then I
bets you
had
or
Storm
was
versus
this-
the Raiders under 38.5 for $10, of which got up again.
Yep.
Then I had Seagulls with the line against the Bulldogs for -8, which easily got up again.
Yep.
So that's what brought me to having a winning week. And
What was your profit number for the week?
what is that? That is $18.47.
Well, that's a good week.
It is, considering my competition.
Yes, that is a very good week. You are
And it's a-
miles in front currently.
It's a 10% profit on turnover, so that is
that's
the
good.
best
It's a good week.
of the week.
I agree. Now, do we want to get to our celebrity guests tips bets for the week?
Yeah, but if only Andrew could get back on so we could fucking cover this properly. But
Well, can message him telling him to get back on, and we'll just keep going. And should we just keep going?
well, yeah, it's like he's pulled you like last week where you just fucking abandon us and leave the podcast running.
Yeah. Well, that was. I kind of had to go. I had
Yeah,
a
but-
slight issue with my baby, so
Yeah, but I
I had
mean,
to-
no,
I had I had a parental issue to take care of.
gambling is more important than parenting. If you learn anything from the podcast, how are you going to buy nappies if you haven't won money on a multi? It's a real question Marcus has to ask.
I have to win money. I have to win money to buy nappies. That's my goal.
I feel like we should start betting the nappies, those Huggies.
I've got the Huggies. down
I'll
here,
double or
which
nothing the
which
Huggies
I
for you.
will- Double or nothing on the Huggies for me.
On the next at somewhere. Okay, you just explain it to the kid, they'll be fine.
Oh,
He's
God.
back.
Anyway, moving on. He's back?
He's back, yes.
I really need to make sure I have battery next time I do this.
Oh, we were blaming the NBN, and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the NBN.
My,
That and
Well-
the NBN, I guess.
my battery is
I feel like
going to
it's
die. at
reasonable
some
to
point,
always
but
blame the
I've got a
NBN.
little bit longer.
Yeah, if the NBN were better, we would have done it earlier. Therefore, you would have had slightly more battery power, and you would have lasted
Yeah.
longer.
Exactly.
That's true. All right. So let's get to our celebrity guests.
I was
bets
also
for the
telling
week.
Marcus off about leaving last week, and he said he had parenting issues, and I said that
I had
gambling's more
parenting
important
issues to
than
take care of.
parenting.
So, like, basically, he's decided that parenting issues are more important than the pod.
Yeah,
That's what he's
I mean,
saying.
it's disgusting.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I've come to the decision that looking after my child is a priority.
Why.
Yeah, tell him to look after himself. Jesus, have some independence.
Yes, 12-week-old child to have independence.
Yeah, tell him to grow up already.
Don't worry,
Jeez.
wait till he makes the live appearance and he's picking dogs for us to bet on.
So you're already teaching.
I've got to get a custom.
Cool.
No, I'm gonna get a custom made play mat that has 1 to 8 on it, with all the dog colours on it, with all the dog rugs on it.
I told Marcus that we want to bet his nappies. We should double or nothing on the nappies on the next at somewhere.
We got to bet double or nothing on the nappies.
Did
We
they
can
give
do that
us
at
our
some
bonus
point.
bet yet?
The suspense, yes, it's there.
It's there. All right.
We do. Right.
So
let's
what are
go
we gonna
through
do with the bonus bet?
Let's go through Roy's bets, then let's do the bonus bet. How's that sound?
All right.
Let's go through our celebrity.
So I missed it. So James, how much did you
Let's
win?
go through our guest.
I won $18.47, which
Not
is a POT of something
12%?
around 12 or 13%.
Yeah.
So pretty
Well,
solid
that's all
result. When you
Pretty good.
compare to
Better than
people,
us.
yes, compared to people who have 0 POT, it's not too bad.
I agree.
But you know, some people put the podcast above parenting, and that's why they get the results they do.
It just depends what your priorities in
true.
life are, I guess.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
Right,
for
moving
me,
on.
the podcast is more
Go.
important than parenting
Go.
my non-existent kids. So there we go. Okay, so Roy had a pretty stunning result as well.
Yeah.
So first result that came in was the ScoMo blue tie,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
got
Easy
up.
money. Easy money.
That was a very good win.
She did the form.
She did the
And
form on the
She
pod
did
live.
the form. She Googled ScoMo, found out there's a lot of photos with him in a blue tie. She said he's going to wear a blue tie.
No,
And there
she
you
also
go.
said that it suited him too. So
Oh, that's important as well, obviously.
now, if you thought about it as well, the fact that he goes for the Sharks, Cronulla Sharks, and they're blue,
Kinda,
playing.
Yeah.
it was pretty much a lock, but still a solid result.
Yeah.
So that one,
Yep.
she bet 5. She got back $13.75.
Whoa, that's
She had the
good.
Broncos like Daffy, which lost. She had the Titans that lost. Then she had the Roosters that won, which is a pretty meaningless bet because they were $1.30. But then she had the Warriors, who no one expected to win.
Yeah.
And they got up.
Apart from Roy. Roy knew.
She knew. She did the
She
form.
knew. Exactly.
Roy knew.
Tigers, they got up. Raiders, they got up.
That was another good bet, the Raiders, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knights, that was a draw, but she got back her 20 cents profit. So another winning bet. Seagulls, $1.30 again, but she still picked them and they won. So pretty solid result. She copied Andrew on the Incheon United, which is a terrible fucking mistake.
Yeah.
Which lost.
That was a bad idea.
She has $10 outstanding, $5 on Sebastian Coe for the Australian voice to win, and $5 on Tom Ellis to be the next James Bond. So those bets won't eventuate for a while, but they'll be sitting out there, and at some point we'll be able to tell you when they win. So you still got time to get on if the odds haven't been knocked off yet by all the followers of the pod.
Yep.
So she bet 60.
Let's just exclude the 10.
Well,
It's going to take forever. Betting 50, really.
to make it at
She bet 50.
Okay, well then,
She
so
bet
technically,
she's had $50 of resulting bets.
Yeah.
okay, well then technically she lost $2.70.
Well, that's all right. She pretty much got all her money back, so
Well, yeah, compared to you.
much
If you
better
bet
than what
50
Megan
and
and
only
I
got
did, so.
47.30 back.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought she won.
Nope.
I guess we can't invite her on the podcast again, given she's a losing better.
We don't
Yeah.
know because there's still two
Yeah, true.
outstanding bets. So
Might
There's still
still be a
those
win.
two outstanding. Yeah, they could win.
if
so.
one of them gets up, then all of a sudden now she's a winner.
Temporarily barred from the podcast until the results of those next two bets.
Until the next James Bond is announced. I believe James Bond one is like 100-1. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a fucking.
So,
If she gets that
either
up,
of those two get up.
her
Yeah.
POT is way beyond. Toma Alice is paying 101,
Yeah.
so that's $505 return if she wins. Sebastian Coe is paying $21, so that's a $105 return.
Okay. Well, we're rooting for them to get up, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
All right,
you really need to root
let's
for
get
them
on to
because you might be needing that money because the way you're going, at the time the voice is over, you'll be busted once or twice at least.
Fair enough.
Do we have a guest for this week lined up?
At this point, no.
At this point, no. Okay.
We'll still try.
That's all right. We don't have to have a guest every week. We need to not have guests losing our money so we can actually still have money if we bet. So,
Well, statistically, they're doing a fucking
Yes.
much better job than you two, so.
yeah.
Let's get on
What?
to the
bonus bet.
bonus.
Yeah, what do we do with it?
Our bonus 30. Our bonus.
So
Let's go.
before
Well,
that,
what's next?
what's like our total excess? Or do you not know?
It's like $40, I think.
So we got $40 extra in the account,
Yeah.
and we got this $30 bonus bet now.
Yeah.
Let's put all of it on this bet now.
No. We're just doing the bonus bet, not the
The
excess
excess.
money.
All right.
We got
So
now.
what are we going to do with it? Are we going to leave it, or are we going to bet it now?
We got Shepparton or Nowra? Let's go Nowra.
Let's
go
Shepparton.
Chinkin now. Oh, Shepparton.
No, we should do Nara, so we've got time to actually do the form and all of this stuff.
AKA
let's
look
do
at the favorite.
Look at the
The problem is there's
look
two
at-
nearly favorites in this one, so that's a bit risky.
So what are we doing though? If we
Not going now.
we can't split it, right? So we got to put all 30 on one
Yeah.
dog, right?
Okay, let's go Shepparton.
Let's go
Secret
Shep,
Chimp.
Shep.
Secret Chimp.
Yep.
I reckon it's
No, let's do Nara. It's Shepparton's
No,
too
no.
soon. We need time to discuss the form.
No, we don't. There's no discussion. Now is a rubbish
Absolutely.
race.
We can't bet the two. That's a terrible bet.
No, I'm thinking Silky Rose, the 8.
Silky Rose. So I was thinking the 7, Pretty Lily.
What about Henlo? We can go to the next to Henlo is in 5 minutes.
All right. Well,
Let's do Nara. Nara's 3 minutes away.
All right.
And it's
Well,
actually on the TV.
yeah, but there's 2 short price favourites, which is rubbish.
And
Makes it too
Nara.
hard for us to pick the favorite, aka
too
do the
hard.
form.
Let's
Right,
bet
let's
the
get
7.
Angle-
Let's just
let's-
bet the 7 at Shepparton.
At Shepparton?
I'm happy. I'm happy to
Shepparton,
go
the one that's about to
the-
run. Let's bet the 7,
the-
$8.50.
the
Do it.
7 or the 8 at Shepparton.
Pretty
Let's do
Lily.
the 7.
Yeah,
Let's do the 7.
the 7. Go for it.
Do the 7. Quickly, before the thing starts.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
come on.
what?
$8.50 is a huge price. It's like over tab price. It's monstrous. Over all of the
We
bookies.
are on.
We're on the
8:50.
7, Pretty
Yep.
Lily.
Pretty Lily.
All right. So we'd return.
We return $225.
All right.
Come on.
I'll call it. Here we
That-
go.
See, this
You're
is our
calling it?
house that you people
The
are
dog.
missing out on.
The dogs all appear to be in the boxes.
They
Quite
are.
sure with this camera angle.
They're all
The
in the
camera
boxes.
angle's not very good. The orange light is still blinking though.
The expert tip says Pretty Lily is racing with extreme confidence. So
Well, there you go.
What we
Extreme
like.
confidence. We got it. We got this. Not sure exactly what's going on. There's some guys walking behind the boxes.
They better not be fucking cheating. Maybe it's the NBN
Final
trying to
bombs are being
fucking ruin the
loaded now.
race.
And the green light is on. And we are on the 7.
I feel like this is a
Green
horrible.
light is on. Here comes the bunny. And 7 has jumped first. We are first. We are first. The 8 is coming, but we are first. The 8 and the
How are
5
we
are
going?
coming, but we're still winning.
Have we got the inside running?
We're going up to the rail. But
Are we
the
on the
5
rail?
is coming. The 5 may come up on the inside.
Have we got
7
clear running?
versus the 5 and maybe the 8. The 5 has overtaken us. We're coming back a bit. We're coming back. It's very close. Oh, no.
Oh,
Did we win?
Because I know that
We
means we
just
just
lost.
lost.
It's a photo, but we've lost.
Oh, so we might win.
Hold
Nah,
on.
we lost.
Oh,
The 8 came fast. I reckon we... we lost.
I'm watching the replay. I'm
We
watching the
lost.
replay.
Marcus, we lost.
we might win on the
we're not
replay
in-
though. What if we win on the replay?
We lost by a freaking neck. I said the 8. Oh,
We ended up
filthy.
coming third.
The 8 gets up.
Look at what you missed
Oh,
because
I
of the
knew it was
NBN
going to
people.
be the 8 or the 7. Oh, I said the freaking 8.
Look at what you missed out
We
on.
picked the wrong one.
Oh,
I
We're
would have
gonna
picked
pick
the
the
right
8
one
or
if
the
it was
7. We
for the
just-
fucking NBN.
Oh, God.
that's so sick.
Oh, that's filth.
NBN.
And that $2 favorite didn't even place. Just quietly.
Yeah. Right. What else do we have to talk
Well, I
about?
think that's a good way to end the pod, just on a
I
losing
agree.
bet and-
On a losing.
Like this.
Back-to-back losing bets.
Right. When's the podcast back next for our
Yeah.
weekend tips?
What day are we
We're
doing
gonna have
it?
to record on Wednesday, and then we'll post it on Thursday.
All right, then.
Sounds good.
Thanks to the NBN,
All
we
right,
can't
then. Well,
live stream it.
until Wednesday.
We should have a guest next week if we can do it live. So if the internet gets done,
If NBN get their shit together.
yeah. So if I win $10,
Yeah.
then there will also be a guest. So it's double winnings for the pod, for the true fans. True fans of the pods enjoy watching Marcus lose because that's what he does.
That is true.
Even on his side bets, he's lost. Actually, I think this is the problem. We shouldn't be betting all three of us together because it's guaranteed to lose if Marcus is on it. Because even on those things, he loses every time. So next time, I think that I can go in with Andrew, but I can't go in with Marcus
One
anymore.
day, Marcus will have a winning bet.
One day.
It'll happen this weekend.
because we'll
Anyway.
pick it and we'll all do it. That's the way it's going to happen.
One day the
All right,
NBN will come, and I don't know which is going to come first because both of those are just so out there, and they let you down every time.
That is true. Right. We will see you
All right,
for
well,
the next
until
podcast.
Wednesday.
Till Wednesday,
Enjoy.
win
All
some
right.
bets. Don't follow Marcus's tips because, as we've all proven, you're going to fucking lose. So, bon voyage.
Sound
Happy
like-
punts.